هندرس the woman who is disappeared. تمام؟ زي ما انتم شايفين the woman who is disappeared. Today we will talk about chapter 1. Chapter 1 a visitor. A visitor يعني الزائر أو الزائرة على حسب ما هنشوف يا شباب. أحمد الديب اتفضل اقرأ أول باراجراف بس.
ماشي. My name is Samuel Lenny Samuel. You can tell me Lynn. I'm a private eye. A private eye is a private detective. A detective who will work for anyone who will pay him. I'm not a policeman. I work on my own as a private eye.
Thank you. My name is Samuel Lenny Samuel. عاوزين اللي يقرأ يا إما يقرأ بصوت عالي يا إما هقرأ أنا. Okay. You can call me Lynn. I'm a private eye. Private eye is a private detective. What is the meaning يا عبد الله يا جمال of private detective؟
يعني محقق خاص.
محقق خاص. Is he working for the police officer? That we will see here in the next paragraph. Thank you Khalid Usama. The next paragraph.
نعم. The notes. Hello.
Complete Khalid.
I work on my own as a private eye. My office is on the west side of Los Angeles, on the 4th floor of a high building. There are only 2 rooms in my office, the outer room and the inner room. The outer room is the waiting room. There are 4 chairs in the waiting room. Also, there are never 4 people waiting to see me. In fact, there is usually no one at all waiting me.
Thank you.
To see me.
في باراجراف واحد يا شباب هنقول في سؤال كده نكتب كده سؤال who is هنا يا شباب هنكتب who is Lynn أو who is Lenny Samuel. تعريفه يا شباب مهم. هنا خالد read the characters or the description of the office. اوكي يبقى هو قرأ المواصفات بتاعت يا شباب المكتب. There are only 2 rooms in the office, the outer room, the inner room. وتقولي المواصفات there are 4 chairs. في الاوتر روم توصف لي الاوتر روم الاول وبعد كده describe the inner room. Thank you. عاوزين نوصف دلوقتي the inner room يا احمد. نزل ايدك يا مروان. عبد الرحمن سرور اتفضل. عبد الرحمن سرور.
نعم يا مستر.
يس مستر وتقرأ على طول. يا ريت كله يكون فايق معايا.
In the inner room there is a sheep wooden desk. Sheep wooden desk. There is the desk. There is a low metal chair.
There is a big wooden chair.
For me to sit on, and on the opposite side the desk there is a low metal chair for my
visitors. Excellent عبد الرحمن كمل complete.
There is the furniture in my office.
office consists of a large empty metal wall. Empty metal cupboard and a low bed in one
corner. When there is a lot of work, I sometimes sleep in the office. Thank you عبد الرحمن. شباب شايفين الخطوط اللي انا بعملها دي؟ يعني مثلا empty هسألك عليها كمان شوية، اللي مش عارف معنى كلمة تمام يحط عليها علامة وهنسأل عليها في الآخر. تمام؟ Thank you. عبد الله جمال. Present the notes.
Mr.
Yes.
The notes outside my door says Samuel, private detective. That's me. I am quite tall, nearly 2 meters, and I weigh 80 kilos. A lot of men say that I am ugly, but women seem to find me attractive. I have got brown eyes, brown hair, and very nice teeth. I have a good nose too, until someone broke it in a fight last year.
Thank you. What's the meaning of attractive?
أنا عارف يا مستر، ممكن أجاوب؟
اللي بيجاوب معايا يا شباب ثواني يا محدش يرفع ايده هنا يا شباب بقى خلاص. بعد اذنك نزل ايدك عشان كله يشارك. ها؟ عندي بعد عبد الله جمال احمد علام اتفضل. What's the meaning of attractive? يا احمد مش موجود. احمد عمرو.
نعم يا مستر.
Attractive. What's the meaning of attractive?
جذاب.
Excellent. Thank you احمد عمرو. Complete يا احمد يلا. ثواني يا شباب هنا describe. دي سؤال تاني كله يكتبه عندك. describe Lynn الصامول. describe him. الإجابة he is quite tall, nearly 2 meters, and he weighs 80 kilos. A lot of men say that he is ugly, but women seem to find him attractive. Okay? He has got brown eyes, brown hair, and a very nice teeth. Okay? He has a good nose, or he had a good nose too, until someone broke it last night. ممكن تلخص لي ده كله في وصف لين صامويل. يبقى ده السؤال نمبر كام يا شباب؟ 3. يبقى هنا نمبر 1 who is لين صامويل تعريفه describe. نمبر 2 السؤال الثاني وصف describe Samuel Lynn Samuel's office. Number 3 describe Lynn Samuel نفسه. Okay. اتفضل يا احمد. Complete. Recently.
حاضر. Recently I haven't been very busy. In fact, I have had very little to do. However, I did have some work. Last month it all started late on afternoon. When I was sitting in my office, I had just finished cutting my nails, and I was about to clean them. Suddenly, I heard someone walk into the outer room.
مستر أنا ما قرأتش.
بالترتيب ماشيين بالترتيب. عندي احمد بهاء اللي قرأ الاول ولا احمد الديب؟ واحد فيهم قرأ الاول. احمد الديب صح؟
أيوة يا مستر.
ماشي. احمد بهاء اتفضل. What's the meaning of cutting nails? Cutting my nails.
بيقف الأفرع.
Okay. Complete. Suddenly.
Okay. Suddenly I heard someone walk into the outer room. I always leave the door of the outer room open. In case anyone wants to come in and see me. Okay. When I heard the footsteps in the outer room, I went.
I wasn't very surprised.
Okay. I wasn't very. Okay.
What's the meaning of footsteps, أحمد خلاف؟
خطوات، صوت خطوات.
Raise your voice يا أحمد. What's the meaning of footsteps?
خطوات الأقدم.
Thank you. Surprised. What's the meaning of surprised?
أنا برضو؟
Yes.
تفاجأ.
Thank you, Ahmed. Complete يا أحمد. I thought that someone had a mistake.
I thought that someone had a mistake and come into the wrong office. It was probably someone looking for the doctor next door. But a moment
Thank
later.
you, Ahmed. I wasn't. I thought that someone had a mistake. شخص ما عمل خطأ أو قدم بالخطأ لأن في دكتور جنبي فين؟ في المكتبة أو المكتب اللي جنبه عيادة الدكتور، فهو كل اللي بيدخله بالخطأ الظاهر. Thank you أحمد. عندي بعد كده عاصم، اتفضل. بعديه أحمد علاء. But a moment later. عاصم. أحمد علاء.
أيوة يا مستر.
Yes, mister. اتفضل.
Yes, mister. But a moment later, there was a very quiet knock on the door of the inner room. Come in, I shouted. Inner room. Come in, I shouted and put away the scissors I had been cutting my nails with.
Thank you, Ahmed. What's the meaning of scissors يا أحمد؟
مقص.
Thank you. مروان زهير. يبقى لما اللي دخل عليه على طول ترك المقص من ايده اللي كان بيقطع بيه ظافر او بيقص بيه ظافر. مروان اتفضل. مش موجود مروان معانا. مازن مصطفى، بعديه مروان حازم.
ايوه مستر.
Yes, mister. اتفضل.
The door opened and in walked one of the most beautiful women I had ever seen. She was about 18 years old, with blue eyes and long blonde hair. She was wearing a smart green coat and had a big brown handbag over her shoulder.
Thank you. Here our story will begin. القصة بتاعتنا سوف هتبدأ هنا يا شباب. When the door opened and in walked. جاي له مشي، داخل له مشي كده. One of the most beautiful women I had ever seen. She was about 18 years old with blue eyes and long blonde hair. Describe number 4. السؤال الرابع. Describe the pretty woman. She was 18 years old, about 18 years old, with blue eyes and long blonde hair. She was wearing a smart green. كل ده describe the pretty woman, okay? Thank you. مازن صح اللي كان بيقرأ. عمر سامي. مروان حازم اتفضل. عمر سامي.
ايوه يا مستر.
يا حبيبي هو انتوا لسه بتوع اولى ابتدائي بيقولوا يا يس مستر؟ كل حاجه اسمها ايوه يا مستر، ايوه يا مستر. يس مستر.
يس مستر.
هقولها للكل يا شباب. اتفضل. اكسكيوز مي.
Excuse me, said the girl. I'm looking for Mr. Samuel. I am Samuel, I said, with a quick smile.
come in and sit down. The girl didn't smile back at me. No, I won't sit down, she said. Well, if you won't sit down, at least come in and close the door, I replied. The girl came in.
Thank you عمر. Thank you عمر. If you won't sit, لو أنت مش هتجلس معانا, at least come in and close the door. لو حتى مش عاوزة تقعدي, تعالي تفضلي وقفلي الباب. Okay. Thank you عمر. يوسف محمود بعديه زياد شامل. تفضل.
Yes, mister.
يوسف محمود come in.
Yes, mister. The girl came and walked over and put her handbag on my desk. Now I said, what can I do for you? I need help, said the girl slowly. But I don't know if you will be able to help me. Are you a real private detective? Of course I am, I replied angrily. Didn't you see the notes on the office door? It says.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
زياد شامل.
I'm Samuel. Yes, mister. I'm Samuel. I'm a private eye. All right, Mr. Samuel, the girl said coldly. There is no need to get angry. I have a little job for you. Right, I said quickly. What do you want me to do? It's very simple, really. The girl replied. I want you to find my sister. She has disappeared.
Thank you, Ziad Shamil. What did she want from him? هي عاوزة منه ايه يا شباب دلوقتي؟ القصة بتاعتنا هتبتدي زي ما قلنا. From the girl entered his office. من أول ما البنت دخلت القصة المكتب عنده بدأت القصة. What did she want from him to do for her? To find her sister who's disappeared. تمام. I want you to find my sister. She has disappeared. كده chapter 1 خلص يا شباب. خدنا فيه كم سؤال يا شباب؟ أول واحد هسألكم في الأسئلة دي الحصة الجاية. Who is Lenny Samuel? Describe his office. Describe Lynn Samuel. Number 4, describe the pretty girl. في سؤال تاني هنكتبه. What is a private eye? يعني ايه private eye؟ تمام يا شباب؟
Master.
Yes.
There is another question.
I don't listen.
There is another question.
Yes, comment.
In page 5. What does the pretty girl?
What does what?
Mr. الصوت بيقطع.
What does what?
What does pretty girl said to Lynn Samuel?
Okay, but I want to describe from you from first chapter just to describe the pretty girl, describe Lynn Samuel, describe Lynn Samuel office. What is a private eye? معنى كده ان انا اخدت كل الحاجات اللي موجوده في chapter 1. اوكي complete chapter 2 يا شباب. محدش يتكلم يا شباب. الاسئله اللي انا بطلبها منك دي هي اللي تذاكرها. اوكي please find my sister. طبعا هي دخلت له واتكلم معاها chapter 1 complete. مين اللي بعد؟ زياد شامل. إياد سعيد اتفضل، بعديه إبراهيم محمد.
طب هي الأسئلة هتنزل في المرفقات أو حاجة يعني عشان
في أسئلة هتجاوب عليها، لكن الأسئلة دي ممكن تطلب منك في الامتحان، فعشان كده بقول لك اكتب. المفروض قاعد الحصة دلوقتي معاك الستوري بتكتب بيها زي ما أنا كاتب كده. تمام؟
تمام.
وإن شاء الله هنزلها لكم مجمعة. Please find my sister. اتفضل. إياد سعيد. كل اللي ما بيقولش عليها هخصم منه الدرجات. هي هدخله غياب، مش معنى انك فاتح لي المايك بدون حتى ما تبعت لي رساله تقول المايك عطلان ولا الكلام ده كله يبقى انت خلاص فتحت المنصه وخلاص. يا ابراهيم محمد.
Please find my sister. I said your sister has disappeared. Have you reported her disappearance to the police? The blonde girl shook her head. She looked very nervous and was starting to cry.
Thank you. Thank you. Hamza Hazem. What's the meaning of look? It shook her head. مش موجود حمزة حازم برضه.
Yes, mister.
ايه يا حمزة متأخر ليه؟ What's the meaning of shook her head?
ضربت دماغها.
ضربت دماغها ولا أومأت برأسها كده؟ هزت رأسها، يعني أنت بلغت البوليس عملت كده برأسها؟ يعني لأ. She looked very nervous. What's the meaning of nervous يا حمزة؟
متنرفزة.
متعصبة. She was starting to cry. بدأت تبكي. Thank you حمزة. سيف اتفضل. No, I haven't told.
مستر أنا مش شايف القصة سامع شفتها.
طيب تمام. بتكتب الأسئلة طيب؟ تمام يا سيف. سيف أيمن تابع معنا يا سيف. قرأت في الأول؟
No, من أول no I haven't.
Yes.
No, I haven't told the police. She said I don't want any trouble with the police. I just want you to help find my sister. She look a smell pink hand kerchief. Out of the hand and dried her eyes.
طلعت كده زي عارفين الشال او الهانكرشيف اللي هو زي شال كده من شنطتها وطلعته عشان تجفف بيه عينيها. اوكي. طبعا بتسوق الصعبان عليها على اساس ان هي تبين له ان اختها فعلا طبعا اختفت وان هي زعلانه عليها. طب انت ليه ما بلغتيش الشرطه؟ انا مش عاوز اي مشاكل معاها. اوكي. ثانك يو. عاصم بعديه عمر دهب اتفضل.
Yes, teacher.
Complete. Quickly. All right, I said.
All right. I said, tell me all about your sister. Her name is Ellen Garfield. Said the girl.
Garfield, huh? Thank you. كمل.
And what's your name?
يعني interrupted. Helen Garfield. She replied, my sister. طيب, thank you عاصم. عمر دهب, what's the meaning interrupted?
Interrupted. مضغوط. Start.
Yes.
مضغوط يعني.
لا يعني ايه، شفت اللي ترددت في كلامها الاول، يعني ترددت كده.
نيرفس يعني.
هيلين اتكلمت زي ما انا اتكلمت كده. هيلين جارفيلد ترددت في كلامها وهي بتتكلم، معنى كده ان في حاجه غلط. تمام. she replied complete.
My sister disappeared a week ago. We had arranged to have dinner together last Monday.
Yes, arranged يعني رتبنا to have dinner together last Monday night.
But she didn't come.
Thank you عمر. كنا مخططين ان احنا نتعشى مع بعض بس هي ما جاتش. عندي بعد كده عمر فرعون، محمد الشهاوي، محمد الشتاوي. بسرعه خلص الصفحه دي يا شباب. عمر فرعون.
Perhaps your sister didn't come because she doesn't like seafood. You cook.
I suggest يعني هو بيقترح عليها، بيقول له ممكن ما جاتش عشان ايه؟ الطعام اللي انت بتعمليه هي مش عاجبها. Complete.
Don't try to be funny. I flew all the way from New York to see her last Monday. She said angrily.
Thank you عمر. ده انا طايره من نيويورك مخصوص عشان اجي اقابلها يوم الاثنين اللي فات. تمام. هي طبعا بتقول لها بغضب الكلام ده. هو انت بتهزر؟ انا جايه لها من نيويورك عشان اشوفها من يوم الاثنين ومش لاقيها لحد النهارده. اوكي. ثانك يو عمر. محمد. محمد الشهاوي.
Oh, so you don't live in Los Angeles? Then I said no. She replied quickly. I live in New York. Quickly, I live in New York. I flew right across America to see my sister, but when I go here, I discovered that she disappeared.
Thank you محمد شتاوي. لما جت لها وعدت امريكا كلها عشان تيجي تشوفها في الاخر ما تجيش تلاقيها. محمد شتاوي بسرعه.
How do you know she has disappeared? I asked. Perhaps your sister just forgot about the dinner. The blonde girl took a deep breath. Look, she said, let me finish my story. If you don't stop asking questions, I'll find myself another detective. Right, I said, I'm listening.
Thank you محمد. يبقى هنا يا شباب هو كل شويه بيقاطعها، عاوز يعرف يعني عاوز يعرف من الاخر، هو محقق فعاوز يشوف يشك فيها. ما ممكن بيقول لها ما ممكن يكون هي ما نسيت الموعد، ما بتحبش الاكل بتاعك، عاوز يشوف برضه ردة ايه فعلها يا شباب. تمام. ان شاء الله هنتوقف هنا ان شاء الله وهنكمل الحصه الجايه باذن الله. اوكي. عندكم ورك هنحله الاسئله اللي انا قلتها لكم باذن الله. هنكمل شابتر 2 ذا نيكست ليسون. جود باي يا شباب.
مستر عندي سؤال يا مستر. هو مفيش اي
نساله في الحصه اللي بعدها عشان الناس مستنيه.
ماشي يا مستر.
يلا جود باي.
Goodbye.